This is going to help free you and make you essentially more confident to move forward. This might be something very lucky that's coming in to kind of help carry you from this point to the next opportunity, the next checkpoint essentially in your progress. Hi Pisces, Bailey B, hanging out for another intuitive reading to help you explore your subconscious and see what's going on. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this reading brings you something fascinating to think about, and I hope you can use that information to lead you to more safety and more fulfillment. I want you to check in with your own intuition to see what is feeling true and only pick up what's resonating with you. Today I have the Spirit Animal deck by Krans. So I'm going to pull out a spirit animal guide for you. This is a Pisces channel for Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, or people with a significant Pisces placement. Also, if you're just enjoying cross-watching about a friend or loved one, you're absolutely welcome here. So hit the like button if you haven't already, and let's get started. For you Pisces, the beaver energy. Get one more. And the butterfly. Alright, so Krans says, the beaver energy is a hard worker, loyal, tireless, and puts family first. The beaver personality is a welcomed sight. These good-natured and dependable creatures have infinite love and enthusiasm for family and express it by way of the earth element, providing a home or financial stability. Although a beaver doesn't usually initiate a project once started, they'll work steadily for weeks, months, or years to see it through. The beaver card appears when the task at hand requires your long-term, steady effort. It can also signify that it's time for some karma yoga or selfless service. So when the beaver energy is feeling out of balance, they are feeling more useless or worn out. But when you're in balance, which I'm feeling like this is our energy, Pisces, we can be very family-oriented, friendship-oriented, very stable. So when we're feeling out of balance, we can feel useless or worn out. When we're in balance, we have a sense of happiness and that our work is meaningful. So to bring this energy back into balance, try some physical labor or selfless service. It's really good advice to help you get grounded, Pisces. So there's a message of meaningful work here and how important that is to us. So emulating this beaver energy is something that we need to do in our lives in order to feel fulfilled. For sure, I feel that way. I know a lot of you out there do too. And then we have the butterfly energy, which of course means undergoing great change and transformation. So the energy of the butterfly is with us during periods of transition. Since air is the element of the heart, this change usually involves relationships, or if you love your job, perhaps your career. Since transition is accompanied by some amount of discomfort, be extra patient and kind during this time, especially if the butterfly is you. Let solid friends and activities support you like a cocoon. So more friends and family references here. Committing to one daily routine, a meal, a practice, or a prayer done at the same place and time will do wonders for lifting a butterfly's spirit. So when this butterfly energy is in balance, we feel cheerful and graceful. When we're out of balance, we feel very fragile or frustrated. So to bring that back into balance, the advice here from Krans is to cultivate a daily routine of some sort, even on the smallest level. I know sometimes routines can be complicated for those of us who are neurodiverse, but I definitely know that investing in what feels good to you on a daily basis is very important for our mental and physical health. So we have two animals here that reference family. personal, I was going to say personal hygiene, but that can be personal care too, right? When we spend time on, oiling our skin and or having a nice bath or, a facial care routine or hair care routine, those things aren't always vain. They're oftentimes things that we can do for ourselves to maintain our bodies, to continually tell ourselves that we're worth it. So I think that these practices are essentially asking us to focus on ourselves and our own wellness. And that is a way that we can then turn around and give that extra energy to others. It's really interesting. I saw this thing. It was like a kind of a silly, Instagram video, but it was talking about how we co-regulate. And it was this little kitten who had been astray, who was like reacting really violently towards an older sort of mama cat. Long story short, when the mama cat stayed calm, the baby stray eventually followed the mama cat's lead and brought its nervous system down and calmed. So that is kind of what I'm talking about here, is where we take care of ourselves, we can bring our nervous system to a calm place, and that is where we can help others from. We can't help others from a frantic, dysregulated place, because that just encourages them to do the same, right? Be frantic and dysregulated. So we have to lead by example in that way. All right, I'll shuffle one more time and get some tarot out. Split the deck. Okay, what is some energy for Pisces right now? What else? What other energy? Ooh, the Four of Pentacles. And we'll see what that is. My cards are feeling kind of sticky today. Not sticky like literally, but just choppy. The Empress, Four of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. The Empress came out upside down. Not sure about that. Maybe we're not honoring that place that we need to be focusing on, and that place of self-care. I wonder if this is like a warning, maybe. All right, and then we've got the Six of Pentacles on the back of the deck. So a lot of pentacle energy. The Seven of Pentacles, 4, 6, 7 page. And then the Lovers, interesting. 2 of Pentacles, so many pentacles. Okay, so this is definitely a financial money reading, or something to do with your material possessions. Let's pull out a couple clarifiers for this Page of Pentacles energy. Why is the Page of Pentacles here for us? The Eight of Swords reversed and the Sun card. So you might be getting an opportunity to reverse this feeling of stuckness that we've been experiencing the past couple months. There might be an offer on the table that you can expect some communication coming in. This is going to help free you and make you essentially more confident to move forward. This might be something very lucky that's coming in to kind of help carry you from this point to the next opportunity, the next checkpoint essentially in your progress. And this is going to be easy, something exciting. I'm seeing a lot of red and gold here, so a lot of passion, and definitely material stability as well. So this is really exciting. I really appreciate that. Thank you to the universe for that energy. And then on the back of that pull is the Fool. So again, a lot of gold and red. This is taking a chance, feeling maybe like a little bit of a newbie, or like you're not sure exactly where things are headed, but you have this feeling that things are going to work out. You already have a victory wreath around your head, and you're carrying a white lily here, which represents that you have a really pure spirit about this particular thing. You're riding on this white horse, so a lot of like good intentions, pure intentions coming from you, Pisces. So if you're kind of questioning, which direction you should be looking in right now, if it's something that really makes your spirit feel uplifted, um, that's a very good clue that that's what you're supposed to be walking towards. A lot of sun energy here too, Pisces. So a lot of good luck, good energy, protection energy as well, like something that's going to be protected and get you safely from one place to another. All right, so what is this Four of Pentacles energy here for Pisces? What about our pentacles are we clinging to? Is this a warning? Or is it, Page of Swords and the Five of Swords? So definitely a call to look for more information, to do more research, to be on your guard in terms of your mindset and the things that you're putting in your mind. This is a call for learning, educating yourself. The Five of Swords is kind of like a winning at all costs, but there's a lot of wind happening here. And to me, that's like information flowing, ideas flowing, action happening, but to sort of work things out in a way that it's like that productive period in between points where you're just kind of like go, 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 and you don't get a lot of downtime. But I do see this becoming a part of your success here. You're building this wealth around you so that you can have this comfort and confidence, Pisces. And I think educating yourself as best you can, even in just ways of like internet research that you can tap into, or books that you can read, going to your local library, or just, like I said, YouTube videos about these things. Or it could be as well higher learning, maybe if the Hierophant comes out here. But I do feel like the more information that you can get about whatever this is, this opportunity that you're being given with the Page of Pentacles that popped up, I think it's important to try and find a place to gather information about this thing so that you can make a solid decision about this financial investment or opportunity. I mean, at the very least, it will give you the confidence and the talking points to make sure that you're getting your worth and your value out of this, or you're getting appropriate value out of this opportunity. But I see you being successful here in this research, and this is very confidence building for you, I feel like, Pisces, too. Sometimes we can, be afraid about things that we don't understand, so lack of knowledge can therefore, like, lead us to making fear-based decisions, whereas, like, I feel when we do the proper research, or we answer all the questions that we can on our own about something, we have a lot more confidence and conviction about the direction that we're headed in. Okay, so what is this Empress reverse energy? Oh, High Priestess on the back of that pole. So interesting that we were talking about fear and making decisions based on information, because this is about intuition. So I'm almost sensing like the information that you're gathering is really for your own peace of mind. I don't think that there's going to be like any major decision that you're going to have to be making based on this information. So don't put a lot of pressure on the research. It's mostly just to make you feel confident in what you already know. Your intuition, the thing that you're already leaning towards. You definitely be trusting your intuition at this time, Pisces. We are the High Priestess, like High Priestess Healing Tarot always says, fellow Pisces. And so much of the battle that we go through is that internal battle of trusting ourselves versus maybe what our mind is thinking about a circumstance. But sometimes we can just equip ourselves with knowledge, and then we have more confidence to go with our intuition and our gut, if that makes sense. Okay, so what is this Empress reverse energy? Not understanding. Ooh, Temperance. Let's get one more clarifier for the Empress reversed. What is this Empress reversed for Pisces? Ooh. King of Wands on the back of that. So, creativity, creating a life that is productive, based around your creative impulses, but a life that is sustainable. This is very intense masculine energy versus feminine energy. And then we have Temperance, the Five of Cups, and the Eight of Pentacles clarifying. So, this is possibly a call to action in terms of switching from this energy that we've been in of feminine, self-care, leaning back energy, drawing things towards us. A shift from that to, as we need to in Temperance, always keep that balance. There's a little bit of this, a little bit of that, the perfect blend of two things. Going back to a more masculine energy here with the King of Wands. Although the King of Wands is very creative, very passionate, very emotionally expressive, it's still this energy of action, taking things into your own hands and getting things done. Especially with this Eight of Pentacles out here talking about our work, our business, our craft, honing in what we can offer the community. I feel like with this Four of Pentacles back here too, there's a lot that talks about community and what we're offering the community here, what we're offering the city, the town around us in terms of what we create, and city, town, whatever, rural area, wherever you live, in terms of the people in the community around you. What are you contributing? I think this is a call to start putting yourself out there some more and to focus on your craft and what you're able to do in your own world to bring things to fruition. So this is, about making external action, as well as continuing to take care of yourself, yes, but maybe leaning more towards your masculine energy here in the coming days, weeks, maybe even months, but I'm thinking like short term. This is kind of like a call for focusing on work. These cups, you have some spilt cups here, and I feel like, when you're honing in your craft, you're always going to make mistakes, be spilling cups, learning from those mistakes, and it's really important not to make that your whole field of vision. Mistakes are supposed to happen, you're supposed to be frustrated and mourn those things and move on, but don't keep staring at them. Don't focus on the mistakes. What we're focusing on are the cups that are upright still, and those are what we're using here to make that alchemy in the Temperance card and to bring our work and our craft to others and to our community. So definitely some action, masculine energy there, action-oriented, work, career, that kind of stuff. But we started out with this energy of like family and friends. So I almost feel like, Pisces, we do have a tendency to be this very soft, supportive person. Soft meaning like welcoming, comforting. People like look to us to bring them a sense of stability and comfort often. But sometimes we do have to end up focusing on ourselves, and that means either self-care, downtime, or flip side, we take time to work on things that are important to us. So we, carve out that time after work to work on this creative craft that we're wanting to put out in the world, or studying, or getting that higher degree, or just more credentials, more education, self-education, things that take time and require action that also require boundaries and being able to kind of sit in your masculine energy and say, this is important for me, this is important for my growth, and so I'm taking this time for myself in order to better my creations that I'm putting out into the world. So, definitely a shift and a transformation here, kind of like we're stepping from our left foot to our right foot in terms of just balancing and, getting into the groove of things right now. I think we're just being called to focus a little bit more on that action oriented masculine energy, like I was talking about before, Pisces. So I hope this helped you a little bit with your coming days. I will see you day after tomorrow. Like the video if you enjoyed it or if it resonated with you. Please share it with somebody, with a friend that you think might need to hear it. I would really appreciate that. All that participation in the channel really helps me grow. And I will see you day after tomorrow, Pisces. I wish you all the best with this new passionate work that you're headed towards, and I hope you live long and prosper.